And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to most probably the conclusion of Always Sometimes Monsters. Monsters. Okay, let's go out. Last time we saved Sam's life because she is a dirty little gambler. And we still had our journal with us, so hopefully that's going to turn out quite nice in the end. And hopefully it's going to be nice for Sam as well, because that way she keeps her life and her book deal. So, here's looking to the future. How may I help you today? A car. Not yet, because I might be starving. Best eat before, a wedding. Give me that lake crab. Raw. Raw. Okay, I'm all good. I'm not gonna die during the wedding. That's good. It's always good. And now, we will rent that car. Not shopping. God damn it. What can I buy? High definator. Why do you still need to buy these? I don't get it. Never mind. Car. Car, please. I'm ready to do this. And we're looking mighty fine. Oh, we're flying back, of course. Luckily, Lucy wasn't on this trip. Otherwise, she would have flipped out. I wonder if we get the opportunity to tell her what Sam did. Might be bad. This is gonna be awkward. I wonder what Sam's gonna say when we're gonna object. Because we're totally gonna object. Ooh, nice. Hey, and look, it's Viper and Dark F. They did make it. Day 30. Zen! Glad to see you made it back from the casino in one piece. So he was coming to the wedding. That was one hell of a party. You're telling me. The guys at the office are pretty impressed with that journal of yours. I'm really proud of you, Zen. Aw, thank you. It was an interesting journey, I'll give you that. Hopefully I left out some of the murdery details. Because that shit could get me arrested. I really think this is gonna be a success. Something just tells me, past this point, nothing can go wrong. I don't know. Anyway, there's folks around, and I want to mingle a bit. Be sure to ask the usher where you're supposed to sit. They're all assigned. Okay. Well, time to mingle as well. Oh. Come on, who are you? I see you've put your hair back to the way it was. Oh, she's here. Yeah, it really was better the way I had it. No, I like the purple more. It was just the stress that made me want to change. It still looks good. So, you made it after all, Zen. I'm looking forward to you objecting this whole thing. So everybody's kind of in on it, that I'm gonna object. Should be quite a show. Oh, don't get your boxers in a bunch. I'm just teasing you. It's not like it'd even be the smart thing to do anyway. That was hard to pronounce. I mean, all the things considered, they'll probably get divorced before long. She'll get fat and forgetful. She'll start drinking, developing a wandering eye. Writings all on the walls. These things never last. Yeah. Sorry about you, too. Hey, you're Zen, aren't you? Hey, it's the professor. Yeah. Professor McAllister used to talk about you. Said you were his favorite student. I'm surprised we never met. We did meet. How's life been for you since graduation? Pretty interesting. Yeah, pretty interesting. Is the real world everything you thought it would be? Oh, even more. It can be a bit of a roller coaster, I guess. So did Lucy invite you to the wedding? No, actually it was Sam. She invited McAllister and he needed a date. It's kinda cute, you two being together. Well, I don't know if cute's the best word for it, but thanks. Truth be told, it still feels like a complete accident we ended up together, but I'm happy. That's great to hear. Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite student. How's life outside the prison been treating you? It's got its ups and downs, I suppose. I gather we're finally starting to understand what I was talking about all those years ago. I'm curious, how did my lesson hold up? You mean there being no free passes in life? You were right about that. Nothing comes easy. I knew that already. I want to know if that knowledge did you any good. To be honest, I don't know what you expected me to do with it. I never expected a handout from anyone to begin with. That's not how the game works. Well, I was aware the whole time but that didn't change anything. Didn't it? What are you doing here, by the way? Well, Sam and I have kept in touch on and off for a while. She invited me in Radford, and I decided we could use a vacation, so here we are. So you two are a permanent item right now? I guess you could say so. Honestly, I don't think there was ever any other possibility for us to get together. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. I like you, Prof. Oh, hey there, Zen. Who are you? Gotta say, I'm surprised to see you here. I'm surprised to see you here too, stranger. If you're looking to hear gossip about what happened at Lucy's bachelorette party, you can forget it. I'm not saying a word. Me neither. Hopefully no one knows what Sam did. Zen, I can't believe you're here. Richard, dude! I can't believe you're here either. Bellinger? What the heck are you doing here? I was in town for the Swag Fest thing. Maybe the kid is here. Trying to see if I can't make some money off my complete set of indie heroes. Went to the show, found a real great dealer who wanted them. Oh yeah, I never really sold the indie heroes figures that I found. Turns out though, I only thought I'd found them all. My rare Charlie murder was missing, which is strange because I could have sworn I had one. Isn't that the one he gave me? Wait a minute, now I remember. Didn't I give it to you about a month ago? You don't still have it, do you? With it, I could trade that collector and make a ton of cash. Heck, I might even be able to afford a place to live. Yeah, you can take it. I'm pretty good. Take it. I still got it right here. Whoa, thanks, Zen. This is really gonna help me out a lot. Oh, we're doing good left and right. Maybe I should give some cash to that family of 4. Those little kids might need the money more than I do. Then again, I hear the company that makes these things is thinking of adding new series in the future. Man, just when I was finishing my collection, they go and add even more to get. Yeah, but you have the originals. Those are always better. Oh, it's Casey. So here we are at last. My little girl is getting married. Hold that thought. When I adopted Lucy... Oh, she's adopted! I imagined what today might be like. Probably it's gonna be more dramatic than you thought. Having this little thing walk into my life, grow, and then walk out again. Back then I worried that I wouldn't be able to handle seeing another person I love leave me. How naive I was then. This feels completely different. This time I'm happy. Oh, this is gonna be a nice show. Hey Zen! Some party, huh? You know, I've never been to a casino like that before. I nearly lost a fortune there, I tell ya. Oh, I believe you. Must have pumped at least $50 into those slot machines. Yeah, I only stayed at the Blackjack, that's where all the cool people stay. Anyway, it's good to see you again. Yeah, you too. Good chat. Oh, Zen. I didn't know if you were gonna make it. Who are you? We completely lost track of you and Sam at the casino. Honestly, we were wondering what happened to you two. At least you both made it back in one piece. Yeah, I made sure Sam made it back in one piece and not multiple pieces. Dark F! Zen, it's so good to see you! How's it going? I'm alright. How are you holding up? Rehab's been hell, but honestly I'm feeling a lot better. Viper is too. I'm proud of you, dude. We're not out of the woods yet, but I'm finally feeling proud of myself again. That's really great to hear. Hey, you don't still have my axe, do you? Axe? Your guitar? Yeah, I do, of course. I never sold anything that I received, so here you go, dude. I kept it. I didn't expect to see this again. Thanks, and this really means a lot to me. Who knows? Maybe I'll put out a rehab album. I hear those are big now. I'm just glad you're getting better. Me too. Hey Viper, how are you doing? Zen, it's so good to see you. How's everything going? I'm alright. What about you? Last time you were a vegetable, last time I saw you. Rehab's been amazing. I should have gone ages ago. Darkev's been getting a lot better too. We're still here for a while more, but I think we're done for good this time. That's really great to hear. We owe you a lot, you know? I want you to know we appreciate everything you've done for us. I'm just happy to hear you're doing fine. We are such a good guy. In the end, we're not so bad. We made some bad decisions, but at least we got to help some people before ruining this wedding. I love weddings. Aw, adorable. Who are you people? Oh, it's the developers. You know, by my calculations, this thing's gonna have nearly 1 million words in it. No offense, but I really don't think you're up to the task. What do you mean I'm not up to the task? I spit words out faster than a minigun spits bullets. Is that so? How long did it take you to write the damn synopsis for Crappy Dog? Okay. Who else do we have to chat? Not chat up, chat to. Oh, well, if it isn't Zen. How have you been, sugar? How have I been? I've been doing alright. It's good to see you. Can't say I was expecting to you here, to be honest. I mean, with how everything between you and Lucy went down. Glad to see you guys were able to at least stay friendly, though. Oh, we're gonna get more friendly. I hope so. I don't know how Lucy's gonna go on this. So, either way, we're doing fine, and even if she doesn't pick me, I think I made some right choices. Some kids went to science camp, others went to space camp. Me, I had the most fun when I visited band camp. One time at band camp. Dude, they're not gonna see it coming. There's no way they can see it coming. See what coming? Oh yeah, and how can you be so sure? Because I don't even know what's coming. Okay, so the developers don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna save and see if I can talk to the people that are in the front there. See what they're doing. If they're having fun. Darkif may be a big rock star, but this is one gig he didn't get. I'm gonna rock this wedding with my main man, Dan, over there. Together we are the fearsome wedding singers, ones of swords. Don't you need an instrument in order to be a musician? I do the important work, like the bookkeeping. Don't need an instrument for that. Okay, that's weird combo. Hey, do you have a song request? A song request, huh? Something happy, something sappy, something crappy. Something happy. How about something happy? I only know one song. Well, why the fuck did you ask me? How about you enjoy this one here? It's silent. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's appropriate. Okay, Usher. Usher me in. Yes, can I help you find your seat, ma'am? I do believe the ceremony will begin shortly. You're gonna show me to my seat? Not just yet. I just wanna save. I've talked to everyone. I think we're Ooh, hey, look! It's Lucy, and she's changed into the dress. I hope it's not gray. But yeah, everyone's wearing the same fucking dress. Developers, you could have designed multiple dresses, you know? Okay, it's time to take our seat. Lead the way. Certainly. Your name, please? Zen. Oh yes. The wedding crasher. I do believe you've been assigned over here. Right here, ma'am. Wow. Right in the back. This is gonna be very dramatic. I can already tell. So dramatic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to present you Sam and Lucy. Why isn't she wearing white? Is Sam and Lucy gonna be wearing the same dress? Drama. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to have you gathered here today for a momentous occasion. Few times in life do we get to witness true miracles, and I believe we are here to witness one today. True love, above all things, is the most improbable occurrence in this world. Two souls are born apart, they grow independently, they experience uniquely, yet eventually they come to find each other and know each other wholly. This is the miracle we celebrate today. Sam and Lucy. We are gathered together on this beautiful beach to share in this beautiful moment with you, as you exchange vows of everlasting love. Are you both ready to make that commitment to one another today? Yes, I am. Yes, me too. Now, I do believe you've written vows for each other? Yes, I'd like to go first. Lucy, I knew I was in love with you from the moment I first saw you. You picked me up when my life was at its darkest. You made me whole again. Without you, I don't know what would have become of me. I'll tell you, you would have been shot in the head, recently. The thought of being without you, I can't stand. I know I'm not perfect, no shit. But with you, I feel complete. Well, no one's perfect. We did some pretty horrible things as well. Lucy, I love you with all my heart. With all that my heart has to offer, even. Oh, I promised I wouldn't cry. Sam, my life with you has been everything I wanted. In your arms, I'm happier than I've ever been. I look forward to whatever our future together may bring. You are a wonderful partner, and I love you. Sam, you are the best part of my life. Oh, you've got me going now, too. Now that the vows have been said, you will exchange rings with one another. However, before we get to that... Is there anyone who objects to this union? Please speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. It's showtime. I object. Zen? Zen, what are you doing? I can't let this happen without saying something. Oh, I love you. Don't do this. I love you. I still love you. I need you. That's kind of clingy. Don't do this. Oh, is there a sequence? I don't know what this... I wasn't prepared for this. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Please just think about it for a second. If Sam's really what you want, I'll understand. If there's even the smallest doubt in your heart, though, don't make this mistake. Ah, she's pissed. Maybe you should have thought of that before you dumped me, Zen. My life is finally coming back together. I'm not about to let you tear it apart again. I know I've screwed up in the past, but I've learned so much. Lucy, I swear I'm a different person today. You've got to be kidding me, Zen. You haven't changed at all. The sort of person who's worthy of my affection? They don't ruin someone else's wedding with their selfishness. You haven't changed at all, Zen. You're just as self-obsessed as you always were. Sometimes it doesn't even matter how you feel about things. Some things in life just aren't about you. Please, just go. Aw, rejected. I'm sorry. For everything. Denied. I wonder if I could say other things that would make things better. But yeah, we got rejected, unfortunately. Ooh, the dark alley, eh? Oh, we're back here. So that's it? The story's done? Is this the part where I decide whether or not I'm gonna shoot you? I've heard some long and pointless stories in my life, but this one takes the cake. Hell, I still don't even know who you are. Of course you wouldn't. You live in a world where none of the players in that story could end up here. This little stage we live in, though, no character can escape tragedy. The up and down of life ebbs and flows forever in a circle. For every high you achieve, you will pay an equal low. At one time, I had everything I ever wanted, but all things shall pass. What the hell is this fruitcake talking about? You know, I don't care who this Joker is anymore. Pull the trigger and let's get the fuck out of here. If you'll allow me a moment, I'll explain everything. Do it now, while his back is turned. In cold blood, without knowing who it is? Now we should wait. I want to know who it was. No, not like this. I have to know who I'm killing first. You're Zen, aren't you? What the hell? Why is it me? What the fuck is this loser doing here? We both made it out of your casino alive, but one of us was already dead. Maybe you should have killed one of us right then and there. Perhaps things would have turned out differently. We both need her love, but in the end she didn't choose me. Perhaps because I'm in wanting her so bad, I had become something less than human. Lucy is happy now, happy without me. Without that love in my life, what happiness is there for me? There is no other for me, and there never would or could be. I came out here to live in the gutter with the rest of the fiends. I came out here to die. You have the means. Why don't you just kill yourself? I'm so very tired of choice. I don't have the will left to make a decision either way. So here I am, at your mercy. I am ready to be judged. The choice is now yours. Jesus Christ, you've lost your fucking mind. Who gives a shit? Blow her fucking head off. Do I deserve the death I long for? Or are we always sometimes monsters? What does that even mean? Whatever you believe it does. I don't want to die. But apparently, we ended up so distressed and depressed and destroyed that we kind of like lost it and became homeless. Even though, aren't we kind of rich now? Maybe we spent it all. I can't do it. You need help. Lots of help. I'm sorry for everything that's happened to you, but this isn't the answer. You might feel like you deserve to die, but I'm not the one who does it. What the hell do you think you're doing exactly? I told you to shoot this lunatic. I'm sorry, but after all that, I just can't do it. I can't do any of it anymore. I quit. You quit killing when I tell you to quit. You quit killing when I tell you to quit killing. Now shoot this fool before you regret it. I'm done. Oh god. We're still gonna die. You're not frightened without your handyman, are you? What? No! I'll shoot you, just wait. Ha, unlikely. Men like you pretend they have choice, but you're as apathetic to it as I have become. You spend your life on the cusp of decision, but always staying one step removed. With will to let the minions you control do your bidding for you, you live in fantasy. Fantasy. Tell me, when was the last time you really did anything at all? That's what I thought. Goodbye, friend. I'll see you in another life. What a game! I'm sure that there are plenty of other outcomes, and to be fair, well, Sam and Lucy are happy at least, and we still got the book deal, but we ended up very depressed. I get the feeling that if Lucy would have selected us, there had to be a low point for Sam, so she might have ended up in the gutter situation here. But a very, very interesting game. Quite tough to get a good ending, actually, but I guess this is a good ending, just not for us. But that's about it, guys. This was Always Sometimes Monsters. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. It was a very, very cool game. You should give it a go. Oh, and there's some more. Next in line, please. Hey there, who can I make this out to? Can you make it out to Calvin? There you go. Thanks a lot. I don't usually finish many books, so I really wanted this one signed. Don't usually finish books, huh? I take it you like this one then? Oh, absolutely. I've never read anything that captures the human spirit quite so well. You're truly a master of the craft. Thank you so much for saying so. It took a lot for me to finish it. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's great. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, gentlemen. Can I help you with something? Yeah, actually you might be able to. My name's Justin Amir Khani, and this is my business partner, Jake Reardon. Nice to meet you. We run a small video game studio called Vagabond Dog. Alright, well what can I do for you, gentlemen? Well, we came across your book and had a really crazy idea for a game based on it. Oh. It'd be a straightforward retelling of your adventures with all the ups and downs. Yeah, Always Sometimes Monsters was a really big influence on us, and we'd like to work with it. I guess you could say we're interested in optioning the rights to it? You want to make a video game out of this thing? How much are you willing to pay for these rights exactly? $5. Well, considering the publicity and sales it's received so far, how does $1 million? Wow. $1 million bucks? Yes, well, I'm sure that's a good place to begin negotiations. Of course, we'll have to draw up the paperwork and everything, but yes. I think something could be arranged. Great, we'll have our people call your people, or whatever. Really looking forward to working with you guys. See you later then, I guess. We are kinda rich. I wonder if this is before the gutter scene. You really think those guys will be able to turn this into a game? Honestly, who knows? Next in line, please.